Airrack has always prided himself on being a YouTuber who's not afraid to push the boundaries.
I'm gonna be sneaking into the biggest events of the summer. So,
come over here.
Bro, I'm tall.
Yeah, it's gonna suck, man.
Bro, he's right in front of me right now. He's right in front of me.
Get in there any way you can. Watch your head.
I don't think it's him.
Oh my gosh. MrBeast is in the back of a cop car, right?
It may have raised some awareness, but in reality, all it did was push Eric into leaving a couple of vague statements, ones that clearly felt like they'd been typed up by a PR manager. At least, that's what I believed at first. Until a private message from a major YouTuber made me take a second look. And staying true to his brand, Eric hasn't slowed down. Just recently, he staged yet another headline-grabbing stunt, a prank involving a fake swatting call aimed at streamers FaZe Adapt and Maya. But instead of laughs and applause, what he got was a tidal wave of outrage. Got him. That's what he boasted. But for creators watching, the message was chilling. If you're a live streamer, you're not safe. I'm coming for everyone. The daring energy that once earned him millions of fans now seems to be doing the opposite, alienating the very audience that built his success. Over and over, viewers have accused him of faking videos, staging scenarios, and exaggerating drama purely for clicks. What used to be bold and innovative now feels manipulative. Slowly but surely, fans are turning their backs. So what went wrong? How did someone once praised as YouTube's next big innovator spiral into controversy after controversy? There was a time when Eric, better known as Airrack, was considered the platform's rising star. Touted as the heir to MrBeast, he burst onto the scene with over-the-top challenges, fearless stunts, and sneaky appearances at major events. Wrapped in humor and charisma, that energy had viewers hooked, eagerly waiting for every upload. Even fellow creators predicted he could be the next to reach 100 million subscribers. But as the saying goes, every spotlight casts a shadow. The very traits that made him stand out, his staged drama and risky antics, eventually became his downfall. The more outrageous the stunt, the shakier the trust. Instead of being admired as a fearless creator, Eric started facing constant scrutiny. Every minor slip sparked accusations that his content was staged. And then came the breaking point, his fake swatting video targeting FaZe Adapt and Maya. Imagine this. You're watching Adapt stream, just chatting casually with fans. Maya's there too, lighthearted as always. Suddenly, the door bursts open. People dressed as police storm in, shouting commands, forcing Adapt to stand while Maya's face turns pale with panic. To the tens of thousands watching live, it looked terrifyingly real. Because in real life, swatting isn't a joke. It's a dangerous crime that has already led to injuries and even deaths. But before viewers could even process what they were seeing, Eric appeared on screen grinning, revealing it was all a prank. For many, it was the last straw. Chat exploded in panic and then fury. One viewer summed it up perfectly. We come here for entertainment, not to be dragged through a nightmare. Even fellow creators didn't hold back. QT Cinderella bluntly called it out. This isn't funny. And most agreed. This wasn't creativity. It was recklessness. And the truth is, this wasn't the first time Eric blurred the line between entertainment and deception. He's been accused of staging challenges, faking drama, and piecing together content designed less for authenticity and more for shock value. Take his 30 Days Around the World challenge, a collaboration with none other than MrBeast himself. On paper, it should have been a defining career moment. Instead, it became one of his biggest scandals. Viewers quickly caught inconsistencies. A watch on his wrist showed a date from weeks before the challenge supposedly started. Food packaging shown on camera had expiration dates that didn't line up with the timeline. Piece by piece, fans realized large portions were pre-recorded, contradicting his claim that he was uploading fresh videos daily from his global journey. For many, that was a betrayal. The challenge wasn't a daring test of endurance anymore. It was a carefully edited illusion. And the outrage only grew louder because MrBeast's name was tied to it. While MrBeast has built his empire on transparency and authenticity, Eric was accused of doing the exact opposite, bending the truth for clout. But controversy didn't stop there. Eric also became notorious for sneaking into restricted events, from the Super Bowl to Taylor Swift concerts, even bragging about slipping past security. Fans loved the thrill, but critics pointed out the risks. Where's the line between bold content and outright trespassing? That question came crashing down when he was hit with a lawsuit for filming on private property. Instead of addressing it openly, Eric quietly deleted the video, which only fueled more suspicion. If it was all harmless fun, why erase it? And here lies the bigger issue: trust. One scandal can be forgiven, but repeated stunts that put people in danger, bend the truth, or cross legal lines leave scars. His reputation as a daring, innovative creator has been chipped away, replaced with an image of someone reckless and willing to exploit fear for views. You can see the fallout in his numbers: more dislikes, critical comment sections, and longtime fans walking away. In the YouTube world, where trust is everything, that's a devastating blow. Compare this to MrBeast, the creator Eric was once measured against. MrBeast takes massive risks too, but he delivers transparency and integrity with every project. Viewers know the challenges are real, the prizes are genuine, and nothing is staged. That trust is the backbone of his empire. With Eric, the opposite is now true. Instead of bold and trustworthy, he's become bold but questionable. And that shift has turned what was once a flattering comparison into a painful contrast. The lesson here is bigger than just Eric's story. For every creator, boldness can skyrocket you to fame, but only honesty keeps you there. Audiences today are sharp. They spot inconsistencies, and they won't forgive deception repeated over and over. Once trust is broken, no amount of stunts, drama, or headlines can win it back. So here's the real question: does Airrack still have a chance to redeem himself, or has his brand been permanently tied to controversy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.